The movement to boycott, divest from, and sanction Israel, also known as BDS for short, is an inherently anti-Semitic effort which targets the Jewish state's political and economic stability while claiming to advocate for human rights. In fact, the BDS movement ignores reality and hurts both Israelis and Palestinians. While emerging as a modern movement in 2005, the tactics employed by the BDS movement are not new. Before the Holocaust, Nazi Germany announced a wide-ranging anti-Jewish boycott. Disguised in new clothes, the aim of the modern BDS movement is fueled by the same blatant anti-Semitism as boycotts of decades past. Its goal? To bring about the economic destruction of the State of Israel by gradually defaming the Jewish state until the international community is convinced that Israel has no right to exist or defend herself from enemies. Falsely likening Israeli policies toward Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank to that of South African apartheid, BDS proponents oversimplify the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and lay the blame on Israel alone, without acknowledging the Palestinian leadership's principal role in the plight of the Palestinian people. The BDS movement has become especially active on college campuses and even within some church denominations. Well-funded and highly organized, the BDS movement traffics in anti-Semitic stereotypes and targets the next generation with false narratives about Israel. These tactics are implemented in communities, churches, and on college campuses to slowly but surely infect the public conscience. Disguising its malicious intentions as concern for human rights, the BDS movement ignores real human rights abuses in Palestinian-controlled territories and throughout the Middle East, and turns a blind eye to the way BDS harms Palestinians and Israelis alike.